Welcome back to English for Grade 11. Previously, we talked about festivals and occasion, and we talked about how we celebrate in these festivals and what are the types of festivals that we enjoy and have in our country. In this unit, we'll start with a new idea with the same concept. We'll start with family celebrations. So it's not general ideas, but more specific and more related to the family itself. So let's get started with Family Celebrations, Unit 2, Episode 6, and we'll talk about the vocabulary items and the setbook questions. So let's see the vocabulary first. So we have a bundle of words today to discuss and talk about that include roundabout, interior, well-deserved, formal, clan, swap, nomad, get together, closeness, reminisce, hold, aborigine, dessert, for good, wind up, milestone, boomerang, and a breathing space. So, as we all know by now, I'm going to show you a photo and I want you to guess and to try to understand the concept of the word from the picture. So let's start with the first picture here. So we have a picture of a man wearing or having a specific custom to it. So what do you think? So is he a Kuwaiti man? Is he an European? What do you think? Alright, so this is an aborigine. It's a noun. It means a person, animal, or of course plant, that is inhabitant of Australia, originally from Australia. So for example, when I visited Brisbane, I met an aborigine whose people have inhabited Australia for thousands of years. So the original people of Australia are called Aborigines. Alright, so let's move along with the second word, and we have this item. Can you try to guess what this item is and what does it represent and what it is? It's a tool that we use for different things, different purposes. Also related in Australia, most likely. So this is a boomerang. It's a noun. It's a curved, flat piece of wood that can be thrown so as it's returned to the thrower. So you throw it and it comes back to you. Traditionally, it was used by Australians as hunting weapons. So the original Aborigines, the native Australians, use it as a weapon to hunt down animals. For example, they hunt with spears or a boomerang. The Australians, the Aborigines, hunt with spears or a boomerang. So let's move along with the third picture. Try to guess. So he's relaxed, reading a book, chilled, sit him, lay back, and so on. So what does it represent? So he is taking a moment to breathe. It's a breathing space. It's a noun. And it means an opportunity to pause, relax, or decide what to do next. For example, I wanted a little breathing space between jobs. I wanted a little breathing space between jobs. Good job. So let's move along with the third picture here, and we have a family. So what do you think? What do you think this photo represents? So, I think you got it. So, correct. This is a closeness. It's an adjective. It means united or bound together by strong relationships and common interests. For example, we are a very close-knit family and support each other through any crisis. We are together, related together. That's it. Let's go next to this picture here. What do you think? Can you see the picture? You have a dining table, family members gathered together. I just mentioned the word. I just said it. Yes, it's get together. It's a noun. It means a sociable meeting or conference. For example, we are having a little get together to celebrate Jasim's promotion. So we are gathering in this place to celebrate and to get together. Next, we'll have this picture. We have a cake and we have a family get together. They're also getting together. So they are having party or something. So hold, it's a verb. It means to arrange and take part in. For example, they held the birthday party at their house. So it's about the place that they are having this party at. So let's go to the next one. So we have an old woman remembering her youth. So it's related to remembering. It's reminisce. It's a verb. it means to indulge in enjoyable recollection of past events. For example, she likes to reminisce about her childhood, so to remember those beautiful moments in her past and to try to tell them to her grandsons and so on. So reminisce, in other words, is to remember. So let's go next to this picture here. So we have a group of people all together, related. What do we call them? They are a clan, correct. It's a noun. It means a group of close-knit and interrelated families. For example, the whole clan will be here over soon. So the whole clan. Okay, it's a group of people, not just one family, but more than one family related to each other. So let's go to the next picture here, and we have a man leaving a place, taking his stuff and leaving a place. So what is he doing? He is leaving the place. So we have desert. It's a verb. It means the act of running away or leaving. For example, the villages had been deserted. They're empty. Everybody left. Okay? So that's the meaning of desert. It's a verb. It means to leave. Now let's go on to the next one. We have forever and ever. So that's it. From today till the end of time. It's for good. It's a phrase. Thank you. It means forever or definitively. For example, real friendship can last for good. They last forever. Now, let's move along with the next word. We have a picture of a man speaking to a crowd. He's speaking to an audience. So, and he's wearing a suit. He's well suited up, and he's making a speech. So this is a event. So it's a formal event. So formal is an adjective. It means done according to rules of convention. For example, he kept the tone of the letter formal and business-like. So that's the word formal. So let's move on to the next one. So we have a beautiful design here of a living room. We have the sofas, the table, coffee tables, the chandeliers, the shelves in the back, and a nice furniture. So what is it? So this is the inside of a room, this inside of a house. So this is the interior. So it's a noun. It means the inland part of a country or a region. It can be the interior of a country or the interior of a house. For example, he has moved to the interior of the country. He moved inside the country. So interior means the inside. Let's go on to the next one. So if you can see, we have only 6 more words to go through. So try to guess the meaning of this word or this picture. What does it represent? We have different stages here. So what happens if we reach the final stage of the final step? It's a milestone, of course. It's a noun. It means an action or event, a figurative action or event. For example, the invention of the wheel was a milestone in the history of the world. That was the first invention in the entire history. So the invention of the wheel was a milestone. It was the biggest event at that time. So it's a milestone. Now let's go to the next one. We have 5 more words, and we can see a man traveling from one place to another. And we call them as a traveler who doesn't settle down, who moves from one place to another. So can you try to guess? So he's a nomad. It means a member of a people having no permanent home and who travel from one place to another to find fresh pasture for their livestock. So for example, the nomad life is rough and hazardous. So it's very rough. The nomad life, the life of the man who travels from one place to another. So a nomad is the traveler from one place to another. Next, we have formal words and we have street traffic. And we have a beautiful design that exists here in Kuwait, and we have it. We've been through these type of traffics before, so what it is? So we want to know, what is it? It is a roundabout. It's a noun. It means a road conjunction at which traffic moves in one direction around a central island. So that's the roundabout. We leave the roundabout at the second exit. Of course, the roundabouts usually have 3 exits. Or 4 exits. The one we came through, and we have 4 exits to take. And for in this example, we're going with the second exit. Okay. Next, we have two SIM cards, and we are replacing one with another. So we are exchanging SIM cards. I'm giving you a hint. What are we doing here? We are exchanging or replacing. It's swap. Thank you. It's a verb. It means to take part in an exchange of something. So to take part in an exchange of something. For example, I've finished this book. Can I swap with yours? Or can I swap with you? So I'm changing books in this case. In this example, you have a book and I have another book. I finished with mine and I want to exchange with your book. So that's the meaning of swap. Next, we have two more words. We have well-deserved and wind up. So to reach the finish line or the top. So you earned this position, right? So it is well-deserved. It's an adjective. It is well-earned. For example, he has a well-deserved reputation as a reliable worker. He has a well-deserved reputation as a reliable worker. He earned this position and he worked for it. Good job. And finally, we have a wind up. It's a phrasal verb. It means to make a clock or other device operate by turning a key or a handle. So it doesn't work until we wind that thing up. Okay? So you turn the key or the handle to work. For example, wind up your watch every day. You wind up your watch, or you can wind up your alarm clock every day. Okay, so that's it for the vocabulary words here. And now we'll go with the exercises. We have a multiple choice exercise. We want to choose the correct answer from A, B, C, and D. So let's take a moment and read the question carefully and to find the suitable answer, the correct answer. So we have number 1, blank were used by Australians to hunt. So Australians, we are talking about the Aborigines, they are using what to hunt? They used a spear in my example previously mentioned. They used spear or what it is. Is it a nomad? Nomad means the people who travel from one place to another. Boomerangs, roundabouts, or milestone. Of course, they use boomerangs to hunt down animals. Correct. Now let's move along with the second question. I have been working all day long. I need a blank. I need an aborigine, a clan, interior, breathing space. Of course, I need to relax. I've been working all day long, so that's the correct answer. I can hear you. That's correct. It's a breathing space. Now let's go with the second type of exercises here. We have the gap filling. So we want to fill in the blanks with the suitable words. We have 5 or 6 words right in front of us, and we want to use them and place them in the right places in the blanks below us. So we have the words in between brackets. We have for good, swap, wind up, desert, formal, and well-deserved. We have 6 words. So let's read the questions and then try to see the suitable word for our question. Number 1, you should blank your alarm clock every night. So you have to set your alarm clock. You have the key or the handle to switch to set your alarm clock. So we have wind up, correct. Good job. So we have you should wind up your alarm clock every night. Let's go to the second question, and we have this question here. People blank their homeland for a better life. So people leave their homeland for a better life. So what do? They desert their homeland for a better life. Now, let's move along with the family celebrations. We have different activities or different gatherings to take in order to bring the family or to get together as a family. We can celebrate graduations. So if we have a happy moment or a happy occasion and within the family, it's not a general occasion, it's related to the family. We have a family member who is graduating this year, and we can celebrate with him or her in our house, and we can invite our clan, maybe we can invite our close relatives to enjoy and take part in our celebration. And of course, we can celebrate special days like birthdays Mother's Days, Father's Days, and so on. These are moments of joy and happiness that we can use and take part to get together as a family and to enjoy those happy moments. And of course, we can celebrate the young achievements of child. For example, when he first crawls, or maybe a birthday, or maybe did something or achieved something, we can celebrate with the family to enjoy the child's achievements and so on. So it's a nice time to get together, and that's the most important thing in our unit here, is the family to get together. And of course, we have this type of cultural event in Kuwait that we gather around every week or every weekend to get together as a family members. The whole family comes and enjoy each other's company. For example, from the grandparents, the parents, their kids, nieces and nephews, and so on. So it's a nice time to enjoy each other's company and to get along with each other and to know each other's news and what's going around in their daily life and their routine, and to help each other out and to support each other. And that's the most important thing when it comes to family. And of course, we celebrate different occasions related to our religion. We celebrate both Eid, and we come together and during Ramadan to fast, and maybe we can share a meal together, and that's a happy moment to enjoy each other's company. So that's the whole unit and what it's all about. It's all about family celebrations and their close-knit relationship to be involved in. Now let's take a look at the setbook questions. So first question, it is important for the members of a family to meet on special occasions. Can you give me reasons? And of course, you can give your own reasons. That's fine. You can be creative. You can give me your own ideas. Maybe something that I haven't mentioned that you know of that can be also correct, as long as it is grammatically correct. So let's go with this first question or first answer. So it is a good chance for all family members to discuss family matters. So to get to know each other and about their daily routine and daily life. Or maybe we can say this, they share their best moments with the rest of the family. Of course, to sit back, to take a breathing space and relax with the family members. And it's a time of fun and enjoyment, of course. Now let's go along with the second question we have. What activities can be practiced during family celebrations? So what can we do during these family celebrations? We can say there can be plenty of activities depending on the occasion itself. If it's a birthday, if it's a Mother's Day, if it's a graduate. For today's episode, thank you for watching.